Hey guys, I am going to do a quick makeup tutorial using my Seint makeup, so I just figured I would film it. So I have a dinner to go to tonight, so that's what I'm getting ready for. I'm just going to start by priming my skin. I'm going to be using this Complex Culture Filter Out Anti-Pollution Face Primer. With Seint makeup, you do want to use a silicone-free primer because something in the makeup doesn't work well with silicone. So I just put about that much on my finger. I'm just going to rub it in and warm it up, and then put it right on my skin. And then next I will go right in with my concealer. Okay, so this is my makeup palette. I have a 3-stack here, so you can start with a 4 or an 8 or I think it's 16 when you first start with Seint makeup, or you can build a custom palette. I think I started with the biggest one, and then I have just slowly built my collection from there. So on the first row here, I've got foundation and lip and cheeks and a highlighter here, or illuminator in Seint world. In Seint, we call the foundations your main highlight, the concealer your brightening highlight, and your actual highlighter is called an illuminator. So yeah, and then the second row has my eyeshadows and then also the brow wax. And then on the bottom row here, I just have some more highlight shades and contours, bronzer, and my setting powder over here. So I'm going to start on my bottom row, and I'm just going to start by putting my concealer shade under my eyes. So yeah, I'm just taking my brightening highlight here, and I like to run it up like that to create a lifted effect. And then I also like to bring it down the sides of my nose too, just to brighten in that area. So do the same thing on this side. And then I also take it down the center of my face, again, just to kind of brighten and conceal. Also on my chin, a little on my upper lip, and up to my forehead. So basically on the T-zone and underneath your eyes, just like that. And then next I'm going to go in with my contour shade. Just gonna rub my finger in there and literally just put this everywhere where I want to create shadows and dimension in my face. So right in the hollows of my cheekbones, just like that. If you guys have never heard of Seint makeup, it is a 3D makeup system. It's called 3D foundation, and it's all cream products. They're all full coverage or buildable coverage. If you don't want them to be full, you can just use less product. It's as simple as that. I also put it on my forehead just to make the forehead appear a little smaller, and then right on the jawline. You want to be careful not to bring this one up too high because you don't want it to end up looking like a 5 o'clock shadow. So yeah, keep it right on the jawline, just like that. And then I also like to put a little under my lip right here, just to give the illusion of a poutier lip. And then last but not least, I bring it down the sides of my nose, just to have a slimmer nose. And just like that. And then I also put a little bit under my nose as well. So just like that. So simple. Okay, and then next I'm going to go in with my main highlight shade. This would be the one that replaces your foundation. I mix two together to get my perfect match. And I'm just going to put that everywhere that I have left that does not have any makeup. So that's another great thing about Seint makeup is you don't layer it. You literally put everything exactly where it goes and then blend it out. No layering necessary. So it feels very lightweight on the skin because you're not putting layers upon layers of makeup. It's definitely kind of just like a second skin. And that's a huge reason why I love it, because you can't even tell you're wearing it, but you still get the full coverage look without all the cakiness. And yeah, so cream products kind of made me nervous at first because I haven't had great luck with cream products in the past, but those were also drugstore cream products, so that could be why. But yeah, these ones have been amazing. So then I'm just going to take my 3D foundation brush, which all of our brushes are double-ended, so that's awesome. It's like a 2-for-1 basically. I'm going to take the 3D foundation brush on this fluffier side here, and I'm just going to start with the lighter shades first and start blending everything out. So I'm going to start with my concealer shade. And look how easy it is to blend out, you guys. This makeup has changed my life. Saves me so much time in the mornings. It doesn't take near as long as my makeup routine used to take me, because as you can see, again, there's no layering. You're just placing it where it goes and then blending it out using just one brush. It's seriously so simple and easy that it's just amazing. If you guys want to get your hands on this makeup, I would love to color match you. All you have to do is send me a selfie of you in natural lighting with no filters or makeup on. So you could just like go in front of a window and stand facing the window and take the selfie. I can send you a graphic that shows you exactly how to do it if you want me to. So just reach out to me on here or on Instagram, and I would love to help you get color matched. It's super simple. And also, if you do decide to purchase and start using Seint makeup, then it also comes with me as your personal makeup bestie. So I will be here to help you with any questions you might have about application or placing an order or the Seint Artist program. If you buy the makeup and decide that you absolutely love it and you want to share it with your close family and friends and make some money while you're at it, then I would love to help you with that as well. That's basically what I did. I just decided, why not share it with my family and friends? It's been so amazing for me, so I would love to share it with other people and really help people upgrade their beauty routine and also save time and money. And I know contouring can seem very, what's the word? Intimidating at first, because it is. I mean, it can be for sure. So this makeup has definitely made it a lot easier for your everyday woman who doesn't have hours to spend on their makeup every day to be able to highlight and contour as well. So now I'm just going into my contour shade and I'm blending that out right along my jawline. And then I'm also just blending it down a little. And then I put a little of that foundation on my neck too. So I'm going to go ahead and blend that out just to be sure that everything matches. And then I'll just go into my cheek contour. And with this one, I'm just really going to kind of pat it in place and blend it up a little bit. So you want to make sure that you're not blending down with your contour, because then it could start to look like a 5 o'clock shadow, which is totally not what we're going for. But when you're blending up like this, it gives you a lifted effect. Which is what we're going for. So literally just like that, like so pretty. And then we'll do the other side. Still using that same brush, you guys. We do have a bunch of other brushes that you can use, but you don't have to. You can totally get away with just using one brush. As a matter of fact, I've bought a bunch of the other brushes and I still really prefer to just use this one. Like, it works so good, and I've just gotten used to this one, and I love the amount of coverage that it gives me. I'm a full coverage kind of girl, and I feel like this brush is very dense and it helps me achieve that full coverage. So then with the forehead contour, I'm just gonna blend that up into my hairline, just like that. Super simple. So yeah, this is kind of like highlighting and contouring for dummies. It's so easy and anyone can do it. I have a feeling my daughter is about to barge in here any minute, so if she does, I apologize in advance. And then we'll just blend out underneath, just like that, and then under the lip. And voila, that, like, so, it doesn't get easier than that, you guys. It's so simple. Okay, so next we're gonna go in with the lip and cheek shade. I'm going to use one that kind of matches my outfit today, so I'm gonna go in with this shade here and just place it right on my cheeks. I like to put a little on my nose as well, just like that. So easy. And then I'm also gonna put it on my lips. So that's another great thing about Seint makeup, is it's very versatile and it can be used in different ways. So all of the blushes also work as a lip color, which is really amazing because then you don't have to buy two products and try to match and all of that. Like, it looks so beautiful together. I do like to mix these two together, so I'm gonna put that one right on top there. And this just kind of matches my shirt, I feel like. And then I also put it on top of the lip shade as well, which is so pretty. I love it. Yeah, makeup made easy. Okay, and then I'm just gonna go in with that same exact brush, you guessed it, and just blend up with the blush as well. So just like that. And then I like to blend right across my nose. And this just kind of puts the color back in your skin and gives you that pretty, beautiful, like, wash of color that we kind of took away when we did the highlighting and contouring and put our foundation on. So yeah, literally just like that. So simple. Next, we're gonna go in with the Bella bronzer. This is my favorite part, you guys. I love the Bella bronzer. So that's this one here. Sorry that my palette is kind of dirty. And I just literally put that right on my cheeks like that. And then I also put a little on my forehead. This is a cream bronzer. Also, like I said, all the products are full coverage and cream based. I love the cream products because they give you this really dewy, beautiful glow that I love so much. Okay, so now I am going to use a different brush for this one though. I'm going to use the blush and bronzer brush. So this end is for blush and this fluffier end is for the bronzer. And I'm just going to start blending that out. For the longest time, I still used my 3D foundation brush for this part. You totally can. Yeah, it's just preference. And I still do use that one sometimes. It just depends. My fake tan is kind of worn off now, so I want to disperse the products a little bit more. So that's why I went for this one today, but let's put some on my chin and then we'll just blend out on our neck. I always add some to my neck just to be sure everything matches and blends seamlessly. Yeah, so just like that. And then we'll blend out our forehead bronzer. Yeah, feel free to send me a message if you have any questions about this makeup or decide that you want to place an order. I will post my color match form in the description of this video so that you guys can fill that out if you want to get color matched or anything like that. And then I just like to blend it on my nose. Just like that. So yep, that is it for the face makeup. Like, so easy. It does not get easier than that. And when I'm not showing some, you know, making a video, like, I can get it done super quick. Like in the mornings when I'm getting ready for work, so fast. Okay, so now we're gonna go for the eyes. So I'm gonna start with this pinky shade here, and I'm just gonna take a fluffy brush and dip right into that, tap off the excess. And then I'm just going to start in the outer corner and blend inwards. I always want the most of the product to be in the outer corner because I'm kind of going for a smokier effect, I guess. And I'm just going to kind of very messily put this in the crease and also blend up towards my brow bone with this one. This is going to be my transition shade, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Like, I'm just going right in and making sure I get that color right in my crease. Just like so. Also, if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, I have a ton of tutorials on there using Seint products as well. My Instagram handle is hairby_Stephanie Shaffer. I will also put that in the description of the video as well. And yeah, that's the same name I have on Facebook. And I want to say TikTok. I can't remember what my TikTok one is. But I will put all of that in the description so you guys can follow me if you want to. Still going in with that same color and just building that up in the crease and blending it out up towards my brow bone. These are the easiest eyeshadows I've ever used in my life to blend. Like, so easy. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with my next shade. And for this shade, I'm gonna use this darker shade here right next to it. And I'm just gonna tap my brush in there, tap off the excess. And I'm gonna focus this one right in the crease. I'm gonna be a little more precise with this color and just make sure I'm keeping it nice and low and right in my crease. Just like that. Voila, look how easy. I love how easy it is to use. I've used so many different eyeshadows and struggled with them in the past. These are the most blendable eyeshadows, you guys. They literally blend like a dream. I'm not even kidding. Look how easy they blend. Seriously, it's magic to me. Okay, and then I'm going to take a flat brush and I'm gonna go in with this shimmer shade here. Ooh, or should I use that one? I might use this one actually today. And I am just going to place that right on my lid, tapping off the excess again. Shade, oh my gosh. Seint shimmers are so beautiful. I love them. I've had trouble with shimmers in the past looking so beautiful in the palette, but then once you put them on, like just not near as pretty. So yeah, super exciting to me to be able to actually have some that work great. Okay, then I'm just gonna take a small detail brush and I'm gonna pick up that same second shade, the darker one that we picked up last time, tap off the excess and just focus that right in my outer V just to deepen up this look a little bit. Yeah. I'll do the same thing on the other eye. Just like that. And then I'm going to go in with a flat brush and I'm going to dip that in that same shade and just run it along my lower lash line. And then before we go any further, I'm going to get my setting powder and set my under eyes and my T-zone. Because yeah, I like to do that before I do my under eye makeup. I forgot about that. So I like to use the Coty Airspun setting powder in the shade Translucent. Seint does make a setting powder as well that I also have in my palette. It is called the Vanilla Dust setting powder, and I like that one too, but this is like my holy grail setting powder. I absolutely love this one. I've been using it forever, and I really like that it has that little extra layer of coverage and also goes on so smooth and pretty. So I'm not going to use a lot of this because I do like the dewy look that this makeup gives me, but I am going to just set in places that get really oily on me, like my under eyes and just basically my T-zone. So my beauty blender, it's not a beauty blender, it's the Seint makeup blender. So good. It's better than a beauty blender, you guys. I love it. I just get that wet and then I squeeze the excess moisture out, tap it in my setting powder, blow off the excess, and then just go right in and tap that into my skin just to set the under eyes. Same thing over here. And then I do a tiny bit right in the center of the forehead. Yeah, I don't get too oily. Mainly just right in my T-zone is where I will get a little shiny and a little too shiny. And then right on the sides of the nose. Just like that. So simple. Voila, that's it. And then we will finish the under eyes. So I'm going to get my eyeshadows back out. I'm going to take this fluffy brush again and dip it back into that light pink shade that we started with. And I'm just going to blend out that, that shadow we put down here right before we use the setting powder. Just like that. And then I'm going to go in with a clean brush and just make sure everything is nice and blended. This brush had nothing on it, completely clean. Just like that. Okay, and now I'm going to go in with my illuminator. So that's this one here. It's the shade Glamazing. It's so pretty. And I'm just going to dip my brush into that, tap off the excess as always, and then right on the high points of my face. Look how pretty. Love it so much. So again, I'll put some on my nose, a little on my Cupid's bow, and a tiny bit on my chin. And then I'm going to go back up to the eyeshadows, and I'm going to use this shade here. It's called Drift, I believe. And I'm just going to use that as like an inner corner highlight. And I'm just going to do that with my finger because I forgot a brush for it. And then also as a brow bone highlight. And next, we will go in with our liner. This is the NYX Epic Ink Liner in the shade Black. And I'm just going to do a very thin line of that right on my upper lash line. This one has a super fine point, which is how I'm able to get in there and do that so easily. Okay, let me double check this in my mirror. Hang on. Okay. And yeah. And then next I'm going to do my mascara, and that will literally be it. So I'm going to use a lash primer first. This is the Item Beauty. I don't know if you guys can see it at all. Yeah, Item Beauty lash primer. It's double-ended. It's called Boost Juice. It's got one end that is for volume and one end that is for length. So I'm going to start with the volumizing end here. It's blue, and I'm just going to put that all over my lashes. The lengthening end is a light purple. You can use one or the other or both. And I like to use both. I kind of like the blue mascara look, to be honest. It's kind of cool. Not with this look really, but okay. And now I'm going to go in with the purple side because we need length and volume and not just volume. You guys, if you guys don't use a lash primer, oh my gosh, you're missing out. I just recently started using one, and I realized how much fuller and longer it makes my natural lashes look than just using mascara alone. Like, I don't even need lashes using this stuff. It's insane. Just watch. You're about to see. Okay, then I'm gonna like kind of let that dry a little. And then I'm going to go in with the iconic London mascara in the shade Black. I love this one so much because look at the brush. Like, it's so tiny and easy to use. Like, it looks like it's not going to do much, but this baby packs a punch. Just watch. It's pretty amazing. Okay, so then we're going to go in and just coat our lashes. This is such an amazing mascara. I love it. Oh my goodness. That's my 6-year-old daughter. Here she comes. She's about to barge in here, I bet. Good thing this video is almost over. how freaking, like, just voluminous that made my lashes look. I do feel like it's harder to see in the phone camera, but I promise it made a huge difference. And it makes my lashes look so good. Okay, so that's literally it. It took a little longer because I'm trying to do it, you know, in my phone instead of in the mirror, which I'm able to get done a lot quicker in the mirror. Yeah, this video took me 30 minutes. Like, I can typically get this done in 10 minutes in the morning, so you can see what a difference. But even then, like, this would have taken me easily an hour using my old makeup routine where I was layering all the products, and it literally took forever. I'd get so much extra sleep with this. But anyways, I'll stop rambling now. If you guys want to get your hands on this makeup, send me a message, either on here or on my Instagram, or the link to my color match form will be in the description. So fill that out and I will be getting back with you within 24 to 48 hours. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye guys.